Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and apologies for the content, or the lack of content. Just been busy with the house, been busy breaking this tank down, which was a sad day, because I've really enjoyed this tank, really enjoyed this scape, but it was time for a change, so we actually broke this down and set up something new, so you'll see a little bit of that in this video, but for the most part we're just going to give you a rundown on what we've got going on, so let's get to it. Alright, so first things first, the tank's broken down, looking like a little bit of a mess, and the soil is going somewhere else. We've got the fish and a lot of the plants in this bucket, threw a heater in there and an air stone, so I'm sure the fish will be fine for a little while. I haven't fed them in the last few days because I knew I were going to be doing this, so there shouldn't be much of an ammonia build-up in the bucket, so they should be fine in there. We've got the plants ready for a different project. Oh, it looks a mess. But there'll be a whole new video coming out on this, so stay tuned. This is going to be a good one. I think you'll really enjoy it. Hopefully that clears up soon. But here's the fish room, looking like a mess. As you can see, it's just awful now. Absolutely hate it, but just got so many things going on. It's hard to clean up. Just got a lot of projects. But blue neon, Walter Eye, looking mighty fine. Love that dude. Really colouring up and growing nicely. And the Walter Eye, I mean, you don't really have to say anything else about that guy. Just crazy looking. Looking forward to getting some Walter Eye for him. Hopefully we'll grab some females and get them breeding relatively soon. Over in the 55, I actually dosed too much aquarium water conditioner, so I brought down the water level just to increase the surface agitation and oxygenation of the water. Hopefully that should help. But that was done maybe a week ago. I just haven't had time to do a water change again. Just been busy knocking down walls, painting, all that good stuff. But all the fish in here are doing good, and they've actually bred. So got some blue neons in a female that I'll have to pull at some point. 125 in the wall, still not filled up, but hopefully we'll get to that at some point. The 33 gallon, doing good. Jallow reefs, luandas look to be growing. And we've got some nice fish in there. The male luanda's obviously hiding out in his little pot / cave, and as you can see there, we've got some jallow reefs with some egg spots, which I am unbelievably excited about. Here we've got the 10 gallon with the blue neons in, and you can see right there we've got a little male with some egg spots and some coloration. I mean, for the size of him, oh, look at that guy. For the size of him, to have coloration and be showing egg spots and that little white marking on the trim of his dorsal, pretty excited about him, and I'm probably going to pull him and put him in the 33 gallon so he might grow a little quicker in the next few days. 10 gallon has been set up and it's clearing up. You can probably see that this hasn't got much of a scape to it right now, and that's on purpose. I'm going to be setting up a different planter tank in the next few months, but all the fish moved in there fine and seem to be doing well, so this for right now is just going to be a holding tank. I'll take a better video of it once it clears up. I've got a filter running in there, so hopefully it clears up pretty soon and we can get you a video of that. Fish doing well. German blue rams actually colouring up a lot more. I don't know if it's because of the murkiness of the water and the amount of dense plants in there. Maybe it is, but he's doing good, and we're going to basically just use this as a farm tank. So we've got S. repens in there that we're going to just trim and replant. We've got some lutea, we've got some hygrophila, and then over the far right hand side we've got some anubias that we're just going to grow. Hopefully these lights do a decent job at growing it. The last time I had a planter tank in here did alright, so I'm presuming it will again, hopefully. This is the lighting that we've got going on in the tank. It's just basic hood lighting, and then I've strapped that extra LED in the middle there through the little feeding hole, so I'm hoping that's enough light to grow these plants, or at least just keep them alive. I'm not looking to grow them anything crazily, but if I can keep them alive until I can set up my new planter tank for the basement, then that'd be perfect. So turn the lights off for now. Let's take a quick look at the basement. We've been busy in there, we've been painting. As you can see, the walls are pretty much done. We've just got underneath the tank to do. I'm going to be painting the stand today, but we primed all the walls. And then my wife actually surprised me coming back from work tonight, and she'd done a lot of the painting, which looks awesome. We've just got to get some ceiling paint, and then we're building the racks and all that good stuff. So really happy with how this is going, and hopefully it'll be done soon. Overall, pretty tired of the fish room. Looks a mess, but what can you do? Everything's got to be out of that fish room that we're working on now in order to paint. So just kind of treading water for right now and going with what we've got. So hope you've enjoyed this little video, guys. Apologies for the lack of content, but there will be a really cool video coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And it's actually going to be upstairs. It's a lovely little display, so we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.